Get ready for an adrenaline-pumping movie marathon with the best action films that are a must-watch now. Here's the list of thrilling movies to keep you on the edge of your seat. At number 10, we have The Nice Guys with an IMDb rating of 7.4, available on Netflix. In 1970s Los Angeles, a mismatched pair of private eyes, Holland March and Jackson Healy, team up to investigate the disappearance of a young woman. March is a bumbling but well-meaning PI who is trying to make a name for himself. Healy is a tough-as-nails enforcer who is hired to scare March off the case. But as the two men dig deeper, they uncover a larger conspiracy that could have deadly consequences. Along the way, they get help from March's teenage daughter Holly, who is more than capable of handling herself. The three of them must use all of their skills to stay alive and solve the case. The Nice Guys is a funny, action-packed, and suspenseful neo-noir that is sure to please fans of the genre. Taking the 9th spot is The Hunt with an IMDb rating of 6.5, available on Peacock. The 12 Strangers are a diverse group of people from all walks of life. They include a stay-at-home mom, a military veteran, a social media influencer, and a former police officer. They are all presumed to be deplorables by the hunters, who are wealthy liberals who believe that these people are a threat to society. The hunters are led by Athena Stone, a wealthy socialite who believes that the world would be a better place if these people were eliminated. She and her fellow hunters are armed with high-powered weapons, and they are not afraid to use them. The hunted must use their wits and skills to survive. Securing the 8th position is London Has Fallen with an IMDb rating of 5.9, available on Netflix. In London for the Prime Minister's funeral, Secret Service agent Mike Banning is caught up in a plot to assassinate the world leaders of the G7 as they attend the ceremony. The terrorists, led by a former CIA operative, have infiltrated London's security forces and are determined to kill the President of the United States, Benjamin Asher. Banning must use all of his skills and training to protect Asher and prevent the assassinations. He is joined by a British MI6 agent, and together they must fight their way through the city as the terrorists close in. Claiming the 7th spot is Kingsman, The Secret Service with an IMDb rating of 7.7, available on HBO Max. Gary Onwin is a young man from London who is living on the streets. He is approached by Harry Hart, a member of a secret spy organization called Kingsman. Hart offers Eggsy a chance to join Kingsman, but Eggsy must first go through a rigorous training program. Eggsy eventually completes the training program and becomes a Kingsman agent. He is then assigned to a mission to stop Richmond Valentine, a tech billionaire who is planning to kill millions of people by using a biological weapon. Eggsy and his fellow Kingsman agents must race against time to stop Valentine and save the world. At number 6, we have Crank, High Voltage with an IMDb rating of 6.1, available on Peacock. Chev Kelios, a Los Angeles hitman, is injected with a poison that will kill him if his heart rate drops below 160 beats per minute. He must keep his adrenaline pumping by any means necessary, including skydiving, playing electric guitar, and having sex. In the meantime, he is also trying to find the Chinese gangsters who stole his heart and replaced it with an artificial organ. The gangsters are led by Johnny Vang, who wants to use Chev's heart to power a new generation of weapons. Taking the 5th position is Fabricated City with an IMDb rating of 6.8, available for rent on Amazon or YouTube. Quan Yu is a skilled gamer who spends his days playing online games. One day, he is framed for the murder of a young girl and sentenced to life in prison. Determined to clear his name, Quan escapes from prison and recruits his online gaming friends to help him investigate the crime. As Quan gets closer to the truth, he uncovers a dark conspiracy involving a powerful corporation. He must use all of his gaming skills and ingenuity to stay one step ahead of the people who framed him and save his own life. Securing the 4th spot is Atomic Blonde with an IMDb rating of 6.7, available on Fubo. Lorraine arrives in Berlin and meets with her contact, David Percival. Percival tells her that the murdered agent was working on a list of double agents, and that the list is now missing. Lorraine must find the list and stop it from falling into the wrong hands. Lorraine soon finds herself in over her head. She is attacked by a group of assassins, and she is forced to go on the run. She teams up with Delphine Lassalle, a French spy, and together they try to find the list. Claiming the 3rd position is Wanted with an IMDb rating of 6.7, available on Netflix. Wesley Gibson is a frustrated office worker who is constantly bullied by his boss and girlfriend. One day, he is approached by a woman named Fox, who tells him that his father was an assassin and that he has inherited his father's superhuman abilities. Wesley is initially reluctant to join the fraternity, a secret society of assassins, but he eventually agrees after Fox tells him that his father's killer is still at large. Wesley undergoes rigorous training with the fraternity, and he quickly learns how to use his newfound abilities. He is then sent on his first mission, which is to assassinate Cross, the man who killed his father. Wesley succeeds in killing Cross, but he soon realizes that the fraternity is not what it seems. They are not simply a group of assassins, but they are also a powerful organization that is trying to control the world. At number 2, we have Dredd with an IMDb rating of 7.1, available for rent on Amazon or YouTube. In the year 2080, Megacity 1 is a vast, dystopian metropolis where crime is rampant and the judges, a combination of police, judge, jury, and executioner, are the only law. Dredd is a veteran judge who is partnered with a rookie, Cassandra Anderson, on a mission to investigate a crime in a high-rise slum tower block called Peach Trees. They soon discover that the building is controlled by a drug lord named Mama, who is willing to kill anyone who gets in her way. Dredd and Anderson must find a way to survive the violence and take down Mama, or they will be the next ones to die. And finally, sitting at the top spot is Django Unchained with an IMDb rating of 7.8, available on Pluto TV. Django and Schultz track down one of the men who took Brumhilde, but he is killed before they can get any information from him. They then travel to Mississippi, where they learn that Brumhilde is being held captive by Calvin Candy, a wealthy plantation owner. Django and Schultz pose as potential buyers of Django's wife, and they are eventually invited to Candy's plantation. However, Candy is suspicious of them, and he refuses to sell Brumhilde. Django and Schultz then hatch a plan to rescue Brumhilde, but it will be a dangerous mission. The film is a violent and bloody but ultimately satisfying Western that explores the themes of slavery, racism, and revenge. Whether you're a fan of espionage, explosive battles, or intense showdowns, these movies are sure to satisfy your craving for adrenaline and excitement. So grab your popcorn and get ready for an action-packed movie night.